opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to Jeanty. Having gained about a handful there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Jeanty from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. 3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one here. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready up.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. It's a screen play to Genty. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Extra point converted by Gay. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Giants 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Calvin Austin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, and give to Scannaboo. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Left side, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Go! 19, hook.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Putting a receiver in motion. Dart from the pistol. This finds Austin complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go, set.
This is Scannaboo, left side. they're turned away again. Two great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Sanders sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Looking to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
A 40-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
70 Lions.
Design quarterback run here. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Quay Walker.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
6-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Pack 6. Rock
Lead.
To throw. Here's Dart. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Breaks the tip. Oh, he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. Along the right sideline, there's space. At the 20. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Gay to add the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10.
On play action with Dart. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Scatterboot now from the gun. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle range is shy of midfield. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He'll take it from the 1. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 11-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
He's going to throw this one. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And they just get the play off. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Hits the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, he lost the football, and the Raiders get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Makes the tackle. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.